All right, all right, all right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? Let's scroll up, see who we got in the building. See who we got up in here. Gabe Moore is in the building. Daniel Chambers. Ratchet since 91. Avery Vice. Jalen Hudson. Rod Neal. QCP One Thigh Wild. Sister Shower is in the building. 88 Sports Talk. Miami Snoopy 305. Dane Watson. Insane Talk. What it do, fam? Bush Baby Boxing. The Dirt Game Boss. Vincent Williams. TY Boxing. CT Fat Boy. Trey Titan. Stephen L. Mizak. The homie Will Sinclair. Let's see here. D-Man Jr., son of Tank 45. Sports Guy 17 is in the building. My brother Nada 86 coming through early in the super chat. Appreciate the love, man. He says, salute, gentlemen, salute to the mighty LDBC. Yes, sir. Anwar Willis. Del Reeve. Ryder. Kevin Hill. BK Don. Lewis Hinton is in the building. The Messenger 215. Rick Blackwell, Justin Jacobs. It's Prince of Bally's up in here. Young Abel. See, Mo 2013. Sheldon LDBC or nothing. GG Champ. Stephen X. King Strick. Southwest Dice. Daniel Chambers. Brandon Adam Perry. Frequent Flyer RC. The brother Coach Hudson is in the building. Craig L. You see here. Willie on 24. Steph Brown. Black Fry. Philip Lamb. Southwest Dice. Let's see here. I think I said Justin Jacobs. The homie Stormy B Man, the Sensei, is in the building. A condo LDBC or nothing up in here. Okay. So you still working on the transportation for the trip? I got to send that information over to Queen 71 today. As far as the location of the place we're going to be at. GMS, what it do? G McCall, 619 Cali Factor Dago. Them Beast. Let me see here. I Am True Main. Mook Styles. CJ Robinson. Ravens. Daniel Chambers in the super chat early. Appreciate the love. Says, big up, OG. What happened to the intro? I stopped using it for a second because since I've been doing them Diddy videos, bro, YouTube has decided now, magically, the intro I've been using for years is now, they want me to share my revenue with another cat. Basically. Same stuff I've been using for years. Now, but only on my Diddy videos. You know what I'm saying? So then when I stopped using the intro, I took the intro out of my Diddy videos, then they start coming for other videos. I'm like, okay, here we go. This is the cost of keeping them 100 with people. If you don't play their game, I'm telling y'all, I think I'll be paranoid. I'm telling y'all, these dudes know what they're doing on this YouTube. You cats be on here purposely cutting jigs, man. They know what they're doing. What's up with Growing with Soul? What it do? Perfect Black, what it do? Boxing and Barbecue. Aaron Butler. 88 Sports Talk. Yeah, they on some BS, man. Cheers, Frank. All right, y'all. Hold on one second, y'all. Blow my nose real quick. Yeah, okay, here we go. All right, y'all. So, yeah, that's what they try to pull some finesse moves. So, you know. All right, but anyway, Let's talk about it, man. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Yeah, I could go back to the old intro, but I'm sure they'll find some shenanigans with that one. Matter of fact, yeah, I could go back to the old intro, but they'll come back to I'm think I'm gonna keep the intro. I'm just gonna change the music in it. Yeah, I'm just gonna change the music. That's all. It'll work out. All right, anyway, let's talk about it, y'all. Teofimo Lopez, this guy here, man, unbelievable. So we all know that Tio was supposed to fight. Well, he thought he was trying to get the fight with Jerron Bruce Ennis. At 147, Jerron Bruce Ennis, them couldn't come to some type of agreement, or he didn't want to fight Tio, or I don't know. And that's another thing. Jerron Bruce Ennis now, they team need to. They're doing Jerron Bruce Ennis got horrible PR. He just does. Like he really, like, bro, your PR team is horrible, fam. All this talent, but you finna start going out like Demetrius Andrade. If Jerron Bruce Ennis is not careful, he gonna end up like Boo Boo Andrade. I'm telling you, bro. Like, the narrative that's been created about you, you need to be out here doing interviews, speaking, or have somebody who's a spokesman come out and speak for you and clarify stuff. As soon as they hit the internet, somebody needs to be out here speaking for the homie. But anyway, what's up, Drew? Drew Titan LLC in the building. So now, that fight didn't happen between Boots and Tio. Okay. So Tio was offered a fight with Devin the Dream Haney. Bill Haney was looking for that fight. Bill and Devin been looking for the Teofimo Lopez fight for years, right? Couldn't get the fight because Tio been ducking and dodging, asking for a bunch of money that wasn't there at first. Now, the money's there. Turkey offers the fight to him for big money. Teofimo Lopez immediately goes to social media. Right after they got the contracts, they both agreed to the fight. So they get the contracts. Tio goes to social media and just starts attacking Turkey out of shape. Starts attacking him, trying to get out of the fight, or I don't know what he was doing, just crashing out. You know what I'm saying? Crashing out. And he called Turkey a dictator and spelled it in a disrespectful way. Then he said something about, he was just saying a lot of weird stuff, man. He was doing videos, talking about somebody in the background, one of his videos, he was at the Mayweather gym. He was saying something slick about Muslims, or I'm with the right God now, or some stuff. Just goofy stuff. But people keep giving them a pass for it. So it came out, Turkey said, look, Tio ain't getting no action unless, he apologized, you know what I'm saying? Because Tio came out and told everybody that Turkey fired him. Turkey and them told him that, look, we're not dealing with you no more. So good luck finding somebody to, sign you. Because Top Rank ain't finna sign you. They ain't got no home yet. PBC ain't finna sign you because they ain't got no money. And, so Tio, that's why he running around to all these different fights. He kissing Golden Boy behind. He kissing PBC behind. He looking for a home. But don't nobody want no problem child. If you can't get along with Turkey out of shape, then it's clearly something wrong with you. So anyway, shout out to GMS in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. So Tio is a mark. He loved the attention, had no choice to bend the knee to the Sultan of Arabia. Uh-huh. Yes, indeed. So Teofimo Lopez came out and said he was not going to apologize. Right? When Turkey and them told him, look, you got to apologize publicly, he came out and said, I'm not apologizing. Right? We don't apologize. He's bragging. Right? And then after the Charlo fight, I'm assuming Tio was trying to talk to the PBC people and they weren't interested Because the very next day after that, Teo comes on social media and says this. Now, I have a hard time believing he wrote this. But whatever. To His Excellency at Turkey House Shake, I take full responsibility for my inappropriate words on X. I publicly apologize to you, and I will conduct myself with greater respect, humility, and professionalism. Sending love and light to all. Thank you. Oh, my goodness gracious. Quick turnaround, wasn't that? Quick turnaround. Shakur Stevenson trolling him on the bottom. Shakur Stevenson saying, hey, you popped all that ish to me. Because, Shakur was talking crazy about Turkey too, and then he came out and apologized. Canelo, all of them do. And Tank going to do the same thing. All of them do. You going to see. Tank going to be over there with Turkey, unless he really does retire. See, the problem with what's up, Freedom's March? Coach Hudson say, T.O. keep on, them boys gonna beat the yeah, for sure. You better relax. T.O. definitely better relax. But oh, you know what? Hold on 1 second. I messed up something. 1 second here, y'all. One second here. All right. Trey Titan in the super chat, appreciate the love. He says T.O. is forced to kiss the ring. Mm-hmm. What's up with my brother DJ Zion Love? All right, but anyway, so now we have to assume that the Devin and T.O. fight should be back on, right? If T.O. does anything else, anything crazy, he's purposely trying to get out of this fight, in my opinion. I think he's trying to get out of this fight. Now, he don't want to look like a coward, but he doesn't want to fight Devin Haney. Shout out to my brother Drew Titan LLC in the building. What to do, Drew? Drew came through with the 5-piece. Thank you, brother. He says he didn't write that, and I heard he changed his mind under duress. Hashtag hamburger cheese, yeah. Mm-hmm. No, he clearly didn't write that. He clearly didn't write that. But Devin the Dream Haney, being the professional he is, being the guy who wants all the smoke with everybody, signed up right away for this fight. Now, the reason why Devin is not fighting Ryan is because Ryan's a coward. Ryan cheated. He lost his last fight to Rolly Romero, and Ryan does not want to go into a Devin Haney fight rematch if he can't. He's not allowed to juice. It's as simple as that. He's not allowed to juice. He ain't finna fight Devin. Right now, he's looking for a way to cheat. So 888 job. You know what I mean? So that's where we at now. We're to the point now where we should be getting the fight between Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez, unless Teofimo Lopez does something crazy. You know what I'm saying? To get out of the fight. All right. Now, you see, Shakishan and his people whooped Teo. Yeah, that was years ago. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, they say Golden Boy is saying Ryan taking some months off. He ain't fighting for the rest of the year. Ryan gonna take some time off. They made up this fake story about Ryan having a hand injury, which is a BS excuse. They said Ryan had a hand injury in the Rolly fight. Man, stop it, bro. Your best punch is your left hook. So what do it matter if your right hand supposedly was hurt? Lying. Complete lies. But that's what they do. They do damage control, make up a bunch of excuses. Lions Boxing the Media, what it do? I heard that, Shower. Absolutely. You said Devin ain't taking those soft touches. I said, no, he's not. But the thing that bothered me the most, Wilder fighting at the end of the month, 27th. I'm gonna be talking to Champ soon. Hopefully this week. I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna try to interview Champ again this week. See the Juice Crew running rampant. Yeah, it is. And that's some stuff that irritated me. You just seen Jaime Mejia pop dirty, right? Jaime Mejia is a part of Eddie Reynoso's crew, the Juice Crew, right? We know Canelo's pop dirty. We know what's the boy name? Oscar Valdez. And like 3 or 4 other ones have tested dirty from that camp. All right. Why boxing hasn't issued any punishments to Eddie Reynoso, I don't get it. For the life of me, I don't understand it. Why is Jamal Charlo doing interviews talking about another snack fighter? These snack fighters, I'm gonna tell you. So Victor Conte and them, I'm telling you something, y'all. I'm really getting sick of listening to fake, deep people talk on the internet. Fake woke people, fake deep people, conspiracy theorists, when really it's just a matter of your brain having a malfunction because you can smoke too many trees. These dudes mixing stuff. What do Victor Conte got to do with Canelo now? These are dudes who don't know what they're talking about, fam. And you confusing people. Then I see Timothy Bradley out here co-signing. Oh, man. Hey, Maul telling the truth. Hey, man, Maul letting it all hang out. Maul come out here talking about, oh, man, a lot of these fights be rigged. They tell you this. Shut up, Jamal. Let's be quiet, bro. Now the fights be rigged. So your fight's rigged? No, I'm the only person who didn't go along with it. Shut up. More conspiracy, Illuminati, he who walks behind the rose, the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain stuff. Shut up, man. I'm tired of it. It's like we got Ray J out here now. Now Ray J trying to stay relevant. Ray J see where the world is going. So he like, hey, man, everybody just saying stuff. Go viral. Man, I'm going to keep my name out here. Yeah, I seen Suge Knight. He used to go with, man, Suge Knight used to be graping people all the time back in the day. Yeah, man, Suge used to send us to the store and get like 4 boxes of butter. And he'll take a whole stick of butter, shove it up in the dude, man, and go to work. I'm like, hold up, brother. First of all, he lying. I don't believe Ray J. But second of all, if he was doing that and he sent you on a mission to do it, you knew that's what he was doing, you was an accomplice and you zesty too. You zesty too. Like, I don't know where these dudes get off telling all these stories about these Diddy and all these other guys, but y'all claim y'all was there, and we ain't supposed to look at you twisted. Yeah, man, Ray J been tripping for some years. He just been getting away with it. He been getting away with it. But a lot of these dudes, I'm telling you, man, I know y'all gonna get mad at me, but I really believe a lot of this stuff got to do with this new bud y'all smoking. This new bud y'all smoking, it's just they twisted too many chemicals and molecules and all this little stuff. I don't know what they did to it. But it's super strong, but it don't last long. This is really like crack or something. In the 90s, it'd be 4 of us on one blunt, passing it around, and we'd be gone for like 4 or 5 hours before we got to puff again. Y'all dudes be back to back puffing. And y'all smoking high-powered stuff. And then like clockwork, 4 or 5 years go by. Man, you ever thought about why sandwich spread and Miracle Whip taste the same? Because they made from Kraft. They both made from the same company. Think about it. Nah, bro, I gotta think about it. You're right, yeah. No, but just hear me out, though. Kraft sandwich bread, the only difference is they added a few onions and a few peppers and some seasoning. But the base of it, brother, the base of it is Miracle Whip. See what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I feel you. No, man, listen to me, dog. Now, like, bro, I said I feel you. What you want me to say? Shut up, you idiot. Lord of mercy. What's up, Junior? Junior in the building. But that's what they're doing, fam. I'm telling you. These people, what's up, JC Storyteller? These cats out here losing their mind. So anyway, Jamal talking this crazy mess about how hold on 1 second, my bad. All right, my bad, y'all. All right. So anyway, I'm getting irritated, but I'm like, why is everybody doing videos about this and nobody's telling Jamal, even the people there, they could have been like, hey, Jamal, you know, Canelo and Jaime McGee and them, they're not wishing that. Victor Conte, this is what happens when you don't do no research or you don't pay attention to the news when it's actually happening. That's another thing that irritates me about this generation. It's news happening today, right now. There's going to be stuff happening on the news, but you ain't going to pay attention to it. You don't care. Because you're going to be worried about Diddy. You're going to be worried about who's sleeping with who, Aaron the plumber, and whoever he is. Y'all going to be worried about that kind of stuff. Charleston White. Then 5 years from now, somebody who's supposed to be deep going to tell y'all something that happened today. See, I bet you I didn't even know. See, in June 2nd, 2025, NASA had actually put out this new satellite that spotted life on this and this. And oh, for real, that's deep. It's not deep. It's the news. Stop smoking so much. Pay attention. But anyway, I say all that to say this. Jamal Charlo, what he's talking about with Victor Conte, the Balco stuff is old news. That stuff has been happening. Bro, you know how many times everybody knows about the Balco stuff, but all this new generation don't know nothing about it. So they get to Ryan Garcia and them get to come out and tell you about Victor Conte, and now you got all these weirdos running around talking about Victor Conte, this, Victor Conte. Bro, that's old news. The man got vitamin supplements now. He got snack, vitamin supplement. Anybody can order it. Anybody. If that stuff had anything illegal in it, trust me, we'd know about it by now. Junior say, if you smoke machine breath, you deserve whatever happens. I ain't never heard that. Machine breath. Man. Yeah, Snoopy Mac. His principality say the pack lace for jig joint. We gotta be. What's up, Marty? Yeah, snack is vitamins, bro. That's it. You got multivitamin, they got branch chain amino acids, they got ZMAs, just regular stuff. They ain't got nothing over there, no special stuff over there. Anyway, so that's some stuff that's been irritating me. I see a lot now, especially when people try to come and tell you something, and making the assumption that you don't know this. So, oh man, that can irritate the mess out of me. But anyway, so the Devin Haney fight versus the Teofimo Lopez fight should take place. You know, Marty said, I hate to admit it, but Teo beats Devin. That's what you want. You want Teo to beat Devin. You always like Teo, despite his recklessness. You always like Teo. He got a special place in your heart. Teo ain't gonna beat Devin. Marty, cut it out, bro. You know you got a special place for Teo. You do. You came on this channel, this very channel, and said you like Teo. Said you like Teo. But this is what happens, though. This is what I'm telling y'all. This is why I don't let up on Ryan Garcia or no cheaters in the sport of boxing or no jigs. This is why. What Ryan did to Devin by cheating him damaged Devin's reputation, his star power, and how people perceive him. Now, I be listening to people talk about Devin. Oh, man, Devin, that last fight, man. No, he ain't the same fighter. How's he not the same fighter? How's he not the same fighter? How is Devin Haney not the same fighter? Because he fought a different style with Ramirez. And because of that alone, well, that's the main reason why I don't give Ryan no passes. I don't feel sorry for him. None of that. Whatever happens to Ryan needs to happen to him. Because he got a complete pass for over a year. People kissing his behind. You know what I'm saying? Dragging Devin. Oh, he couldn't get out the way of the left hook. He kept getting hit with the left hook. Then they try to set him up and put him in there with Jose Ramirez, who will come forward, pressure fighter. So they try to set that up, you know. Didn't work out. Let's see here. Bro, we talking about the same Teofimo Lopez that got cooked by the boy, what's the boy name? Cambosis. And you making the assumption Devin is going to be skipping around the ring against Teofimo Lopez. Not going to happen. You out here trying to make Teofimo Lopez sound like he some vicious pressure fighter. He not. The dude just fought Barbosa. And he fought well, but look at his face. He got lumped up versus Barbosa. He went in there dogging Barbosa, coming forward, having Barbosa diving all over the floor. Yeah. Steve Claggett was piecing him up. You say Teo not even gonna get in with Devin. He might not. He already tried to get out the fight. He's been ducking the man for years. So Barbosa had to chase him, and these folks never call it running. Yeah. Teo has different styles of fighting, and so does Devin. That's why I say, man, boxing fans are fickle, not very intelligent people in general most of the time, because people look at stuff like this. What have you done for me lately? So you watched Devin Haney fight his whole career, right? And his whole career, he's never fought the way he fought against Ramirez. He used a different style for a reason. So now people are saying, oh, Devin can't beat this one. He can't beat that one. So, but when Devin beat the boy Regis, all the bandwagoners swinging from Devin's sack. Oh, man, masterclass. Boxing is a bit masterclass. He fought Regis differently than he fought other fighters because it was based around styles. All right, Marty, if you're going to become a Devin Haney hater, bro, come on, bro. Don't start this stuff now, Marty. Starting to act weird in my chat, bro. You're too smart for that. You know, boxing is not about knocking nobody out. Don't start acting like no weirdo, bro. What do you mean bring him to the table? Devin came to the table. Devin came to the table. You see what I'm saying about these narratives? What do you mean bring him to the table? Devin came to the table. Teofimo Lopez is the one who didn't want to come to the table. What are you talking about? Let me see here. Ty French 600 in the super chat, that 2-piece. Appreciate the love, fam. He says, Fact 78, because they are following taco hats. You know how they do. That's what they do. Let's see here. No, but that's just what happens, bro. Like I say, you know, see, people overlook all the racist stuff the TO do, and they don't mind. They overlook it. They overlook it. I'm not gonna overlook it. You ain't finna never hear me picking TO to do nothing. Yeah, Junior, that's what I'm saying. This can't be the real Marty. I don't know what's up, Marty. Marty, if you just want to see the fight, that you could have said that from the jump. You came here talking about you was trolling since your first comment. Let's see here. Let's see. So I made one video about Floyd is jealous of Devin going off the first 30 fights. He got a better resume than Floyd. And they called me shaking my head. Well, look, don't worry about him. Once again, Marty, see, this is what you really want to talk about, Caleb Plant. Sir, let me see here. Let me see this. No, I can't even show it because I got this video monetized. I was going to show you something. Teofimo Lopez is a racist. His daddy a racist. Okay? So they'll never get no support from me. Second of all, Jamal Charlo came out and said he don't care if they racist. He riding with them. That might be your style, Marty. That's not my style. You might be able to overlook racism and just watch boxing for the sake of boxing, not 78. I'm not getting down like that. Okay, so if you call him a racist, why are you over here caping for him? And later for Jamal Charlo too. Later for him. Let me see him. It's Prince Valley say Devin ain't got to do nothing for real. Youngest undisputed, yeah. Devin put in work. You said Devin said he wanted to fight to defend and fight him for what he said. So if you know that Devin called out T.O. because he wanted to beat T.O. for the racist stuff T.O. said, why was you in here earlier saying bring Devin to the table? As if Devin wasn't already at the table. See, that's the type of cap I'm talking about. Hold on 1 second, though, y'all. Grab me some water. All right. You said Mr. Super Chat. Let me see. Let me see here. Joseph Brown, salute. He said T.O. kneel before Zod. Shout out to Young Hollywood in the Super Chat. Appreciate the love, fam. Salute to you in that Super Chat. Let me see. I think that's everybody. I got him. Marty. Bro, what is you doing to bro? You starting to act like a troll. I'm telling you. It's just I don't know what's up with you. That's why I didn't let you on Friday. You had a weird troll energy. You don't sound like you want to talk boxing. You got something else going on with you today. What's up with Cano Loco? He said Tio was on his Boys to Men. Let's see here. So just like Shakur, you didn't want to fight Devin for Undisputed. You ain't gonna fight him anywhere. Don't sit down the line. I don't know. Shakur and Devin might fight above 140. He might fight 147. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like bro, this is what I'm saying about Devin Haney can get cheated, fam. Clearly get cheated by a dude. Everybody know he got cheated. You know the dude's on steroids. Yet everybody holding Devin to some weird standard. When you just seen T.O. go in here talking about his esophagus exploded after the fight, do I still got it, man? Can y'all hear me? Press 1 if y'all can hear me. Press 1. My Wi-Fi acting up, y'all. All right. Interruption there. On some weird work around here. My Wi-Fi signal keep going down to 1 bar, which is weird. Let me do it every once in a while. So yeah, man, Devin versus T.O. Should be going on. That should be the fight. You know what I'm saying? This August, if everything. I ain't on my phone, man. Sometimes I pay your phone bill. No, I'm on the laptop. And he's gonna whoop T.O., man. He's gonna outbox him. T.O. them don't want that fight for a reason. T.O. is used to being the slicker guy in the ring with whoever he fight. And he avoids guys that slicker than him. So there's a reason why he don't want to fight Devin. T.O. gonna make a lot of mistakes. In my opinion, he's gonna get countered. He's gonna be aggressive, overly aggressive. He's gonna get caught, embarrassed, and make a lot of mistakes. And I think it's gonna be a 8 rounds to 4, 9 rounds to 3 type of fight in favor of Devin Haney. Marty, you just said Devin can't hurt Teo, but Kambosos dropped him. You can't make this up. You really can't make this up. It's unbelievable. You said Lopez avoids all black Americans. He picked one from the Guyana dude. Well, the thing is, Teo. I don't believe Teo really wanted to fight Boots either. I think he just was calling Boots out. I think he was calling Boots out just like he called Terrence Crawford. I don't think he really wanted to fight them. I think that he's reaching for fights that he know are out of his range, so he can look good. Like, I'm calling him out. I want all the smoke. But then when this fights that's easy to get made, he pulled the shenanigans he just pulled with Turkey. You know what I mean? He said he do want to fight Boots. I don't know, bro. I mean, I heard a lot of Wolf tickets get sold behind them cell doors. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. People kicking the door, talking crazy. Wait till the doors pop, making a bunch of threats. You know what I'm saying? Talking crazy. But then, what happens when you keep kicking the door when you're in jail? Keep talking about what you're going to do to somebody. You know what's going to happen? Third shift guard going to come in with the gear on, take you to the hole. So how do I know you really want to fight him? If you really want to fight the dude, you could have just shut up, waited till the doors pop in the morning for breakfast. But all that woofing, that don't mean nothing to me. All that lip wrestling, that don't mean nothing. Yeah, cell soldier. That's exactly what it is. Jeremiah said, I think Boots beats him, but Teo lost already. He knows what it feels like to lose. Yeah, that's true. Now, when Devin fights and beats Teofimo Lopez, at that point, you know what I'm saying? I just want to know, what's going to be everybody's excuse, because everybody clearly said Teo looked the best on that May 2nd card, right? That's what they said. So, since Teo looked the best and Teo was the man, I want to know what happens when Devin smokes him. When Devin beats Teo, I want to know, what do the Tank fans have to say, Shakur fans, or matter of fact, scratch that. What do the Devin Haney haters got to say? Because at that point, Devin going to have one of the most incredible resumes in boxing. You know what I mean? Exactly, Coach Hudson. Freaking fire. I know. I had to word it differently, though. I had to word it differently because, they start crying if you call them out. You say Tank fans, Shakur fans, and Ryan fans, and you call them out by name, they get mad. So you got to say Haney haters. That give them room to hide. You said Turkey needs to make Tio apologize publicly to black people. Well, Turkey ain't gonna do that. That's black folks' job. But the reason why Tio ain't gonna publicly apologize to black people is because black folks keep giving them a pass. You got dudes walking around here like Charlo. Man, who cares, man? I don't care about that. Same thing they did with Ryan. So as long as you do that, you put yourself in a subservient role as the bottom feeder, looking up to everybody else in their culture, then ain't nobody gonna respect black folks. Yeah, you gotta think about it. Why wouldn't Floyd? When T.O. called Floyd, say, "I want to train to the gym," why wouldn't Floyd G-check him? Say, "Look, bro, why don't you you need to get up here on camera and apologize to black people before you step back in my gym." Why wouldn't Floyd do that? King Mac the God is in the super chat with the 10-piece. Appreciate the love, fam. He says, "Salute, OG. Where do you rank Hagler all time? Also, do you think Ray Leonard was the better fighter of the two, solely due to the Sugar Ray Leonard's winning their match, or just overall skill set?" I think Hagler was the better fighter, in my opinion. I think Hagler was the better all-around fighter. I think that Leonard had the better game plan to beat Hagler. And like I say, every time I watch that fight, I come up with a different winner every time. You know what I'm saying? I might watch the fight this year, and then I got Leonard winning the fight. I watch the fight next year, I'm gonna have Hagler winning, or I'm having a draw. It's just a close fight, man. Close fight. Ellie, yeah, I seen Ellie getting checked by Caleb Plant. But that's what Ellie do. Ellie he causes commotion and nonsense. You know what I'm saying? He causes a lot of nonsense, and Marty, in August 16th. I don't think I'm gonna be able to go to that one. That one, August 16th. If the fight is still on, Haney versus Lopez is gonna be in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. That's why they're making the big bucks. They finna get paid a dumb bag. Oh yes, man. R.I.P. to the legendary Mike McCallum. I forgot to do a video about that. R.I.P. to the legendary Mike McCallum. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest fighters of all time. For sure. Yeah, okay, Marty. You gonna be over there? I ain't going over there to Saudi. Can't move how I want to move in Saudi. I mean, I'd go. If Bill don't want me to go, I'll go. Let me see here. So you said Hagler. I got Hagler. What do I rank him all time? I think Hagler's in the top three greatest middleweights of all time. Might possibly the best middleweight of all time. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. Said Tony versus McCallum, one of the best fights ever. Yep. It's on YouTube too. Y'all should go check that out. James Toney versus Mike McCallum. Watch that first fight. Talk about skills. Forget about it, man. Ratchet 691 say Hagler my favorite overall. Say Hagler is top three. Because you got like some people would consider Sugar Ray Robinson the greatest middleweight and welterweight of all time. I think I disagree with him being the greatest middleweight of all time. You got Carlos Monzon as well. So Some people say B-Hop, despite B-Hop being a grandmaster jig and the leader of all jigs, B-Hop had an incredible run in the middleweights. But I'll put Hagler as the best. I'll put Hagler at the best. Let me see here. Let's see. Check back from B-Hop, yeah. Phenomenal Mexican say Roy Jones. Roy Jones, definitely one of the great. Roy Jones is on my pound for pound list. He like a Roy is like a. I think Roy might be top 5 greatest pound for pound fighter. See, I do stuff like this, right? I have the greatest fighter list, and I have a greatest pound for pound fighter list. Pound for pound meaning you went through multiple weight classes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that's what I do. And I would put Roy at maybe. Let me see. That's tough, man. It's on pound for pound. If you just ranking them at middleweight, then hey Marty, come on, bro. What is you doing? But this is what I'm talking about. You trolling in the chat, bro. What is you doing, man? You ain't been acting like yourself. You high, man? Your Marty might be high today. People texting me, what's up with your man? You acting wild. You wilding today, bro. Chill out, man. You said you made your statement. You don't like Caleb Plant. But you got all this smoke for Caleb Plant, but you ain't said nothing about T.O. You giving him all his grace. I know he trolling. Marty over there smoking them ism tweeds. Yeah, Jimmy said he's smoking that machine breath. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, they got if I'm gonna put, let me see, the greatest. See, a great middleweight list. I used to do this all the time back in the day. But that's gonna take me some time to think about the greatest middleweight of all time list, like a top 10. But pound for pound, I could just say that you got, in no particular order, I'm gonna say Sugar Ray Robinson, Henry Armstrong, Sam Langford. I would say Roy Jones, James Toney, for sure. James Toney. I think that would be my top 5 pound for pound fighters. But then it's more. You go to top 10. You can say Pacquiao, Floyd. There's a lot of people, man. I have to sit down and really dissect it and look at it. Said Purnell was a dog for sure. Purnell definitely one of the greatest pound for pound. You see? Now you got shade, girl. I'm trying, Marty. Better chill out, relax. People already asking for permission to put you on timeout. You better relax, Marty. You said what you said. You got it off your chest. You want to troll Caleb Plant, you got him. Now just let it go. He said, I think Barrios is going to let Pacquiao win. You think so? I'll be able to tell how Barrios is fighting. I mean, Barrios is good, but he ain't that good anyway. But Pacquiao is 46, 47 years old. So Barrios is supposed to beat Pacquiao. He's supposed to. But, if Barrios stands flat-footed, stand in front of if he stands in front of Pacquiao, ain't no telling what can happen. Especially if Pacquiao hop back on the juice real quick. Trey Titan in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, 78, Pernell Whitaker versus Metric Taylor at 140. Who you got? Whitaker. Metric Taylor was a beast, but I got Pernell. What's up, OG Mr. Mont? What it do? Sticks and Jab says, General, if Bud beats Canelo, is he top 5? Yeah. I said that a long time. Bro, I was the first person to say that, man. That's what be making me mad about the internet. I said this like when the rumblings first happened. When the rumblings first happened between Terrence Crawford and Canelo, I didn't like the fight. I said that's a stupid fight. Bud shouldn't do that. It's dumb because he's giving away too much weight. Bud shouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Then Bud was adamant that he wanted to fight. And I said, man, look, if Bud pull this off, and he jump up, that he give up that much weight, right? Because it's not about height. Everybody always talking about, but he's taller. He's the same size. He's the same height as Canelo. He's not the same thickness, pause. He don't have the same mass, the same density. Density is the better word. He don't have the same density as Canelo, right? So it's a difference. So everybody talk about how tall the Charlos was. Look how tall Jamil is. Jamil way taller than Canelo. He way taller than Canelo. And then when Jamal went up there and weight, you saw the difference in his physique. He didn't carry a lot of muscle mass up there, or he didn't have like a diced up 6-pack of abs. He looked different. You know what I'm saying? He looked different. So, but I noticed this though. And this is another thing that's irritating me. But anyway, so my point is, I've been said if Bud beats Canelo, he's gonna be one of the top 5 greatest pound fighters ever. One of the greatest fighters ever. That's what I said. And then somebody heard it. One of the media guys, they put it on Twitter. Then everybody started responding to it. I'm like, wow, okay, whatever. But then I'll say this. I've noticed this narrative, and this is what I've been trying to tell y'all. The narrative is this. Now they're trying to say that, see, Marty, Marty, bro, this is what the definition of trolling, what you're doing. You got my whole chat distracted, bro. That's why I say you got to be high or something. You're not even talking about what we're talking about, bro. You still talking. All right. Shay girl. I'm going to put Marty on timeout until we get done. Give Marty 5 minutes to think about it. Let him go sit in the corner. All right, anyway. The narrative now is Canelo is like the underdog. Canelo's the underdog. Oh, Canelo, he didn't look good against his last opponent, so Crawford is the favorite. No, that's cap. That's cap. Crawford is the underdog in this fight. Crawford is the one moving up multiple weight classes to fight Canelo Alvarez. Crawford is the one moving up to fight an undisputed champion at 168 pounds. But they're trying to change the narrative so that way, if Crawford wins, he don't get that much props. And I literally predicted this. I said, look. I said, as you get closer to the fight, you're going to start seeing people say stuff like, they're going to try to diminish Canelo so that Crawford won't get enough props. They're going to say Canelo was past his prime, right? So now, if Canelo beats Crawford, the smaller man, they get to uplift Canelo like he did something legendary, something amazing. See what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's what happened. You're hating. See, they're gonna say Canelo is old, but Bud older than Canelo. Right. That's what they did to Mayweather versus Pacquiao, though. Yep. Phenomenal Rex. It did the same thing to Loma and Haney. Same exact thing. First, before they fight, everybody talking about how Loma's the better fighter, and Haney don't really want to smoke. He don't want to fight. He ain't never fought nobody like Loma. Then the week of the fight, Loma is old. He's washed. He has been. You know what I'm saying? Devin's a younger, stronger man. He should win. It's a bunch of cap, man. It's a bunch of cap. Said Crawford older than Canelo, though. They don't care. They don't care. They'll still should make that narrative. Yeah, Sheldon. Speed, the angles, the footwork. I'm talking about Tommy and Marty. Marty be all right. Marty a good dude. He just Marty don't like Caleb Plant, so he all gassed up today. He want to talk crazy about Caleb Plant, but I'm not gonna talk crazy about Caleb because I watched for a year while fighters, fans brutalized Devin Haney after he got cheated, and I seen Caleb Plant was the only one that stood on business and said that Ryan was a cheater, and he tried to sweat Ryan in public, and nobody else did. So yeah, he got a lifetime achievement award from me. Caleb Plant get a lifetime achievement award from me. What's up, Brown Sugar Tay? You're lovely. What's up, Stephen X, the brother? Junior say Marty a good dude. He just got a bad batch of that monkey paw. Yeah. I don't know what Marty was puffing on some ism tweet today. Wow. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, my bad, y'all. My bad. Let me see here. So let's look at what he said again. Let me get this off screen real quick. Your boy Teofimo Lopez, for those who don't know, just not joining us. This T.O. bowing down, apologized after claiming he wouldn't. You understand? That's what it is. To His Excellency, Turkey Al Sheikh, I take full responsibility for my inappropriate words on X. I publicly apologize. This is what I don't get. I don't know if I'm slow, too old. What is this? I publicly apologize to he. What is this, like some Shakespeare or something? But what is that? Rapunzel, there is no maiden greater than thee. When first I fell in love with thee, pardon my fair maiden, and let I prove myself to thou. If only I was a bird that could fly up to thee, but that my heart was sore on wings of love for thee, fair maiden, Rapunzel. What is you talking about, he or thee? What is that? I will conduct myself with greater respect, humanity, professionalism, sending love and light to all. That's your boy Teo. No, that wasn't me. That was David Allen Greer from In Living Color back in the day, from the 90s. He did that Rapunzel act. But anyway, y'all forget up out of here. Go down here, check on my dogs, man. My dog, I thought she wasn't pregnant. I bred her, and she, man, this is the weirdest chick, man. This little broad, she didn't even get. She was slender, looking normal until last week. Last week she got the big belly, so she got some pups up in there. Hopefully, ain't too many. I don't want to have a bunch of puppies over here. I'm gonna sell a couple of them, and then I'm gonna pass a few out to some people that I owe puppies to, and then maybe keep a few myself. So I'll let y'all know when she drop them. 7 Day Sports TV, salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button, share the video. I'm out of here, y'all. Deuces.